Guys, it's Kaylee. A lot of you have been asking for me to show you how to do your makeup. This is my first video I've ever made, so you have to kind of bear with me. So I'm gonna just do half my face because I'm about to go to bed and I'm just gonna have to take it off. So, I'll show you everything that I use and I'll try to show you how I do it. My mirror is right here. So I'm going to try to be kind of turning it, and I might be pausing it every once in a while, but I'll try to tell you everything I do. Okay, so the first thing I do is you always have to wash your face. My favorite thing is this. I love it because I have very oily skin, and it helps remove excess oils and unclog your pores, and obviously I have a problem with that, so this is my favorite thing. And then the second thing I do after I wash my face, and sometimes like all my brushes, you always make sure to wash them before you do your makeup. Sometimes if you have time, you can do it after, but I do it every morning. So I moisturize my face before because I just washed my face. So I use the oil-free mattening gel, which tends to work very, very well. It helps minimize your pores and stuff. So I'll just do it on this side. Get it all over there. Oh, I'll put on this side too. Okay, so after that, I like to use an eye primer to make sure everything stays in place throughout the day, especially since we're doing guard things. We're gonna be sweating a lot, so just take a little bit of that, put on your finger. You can put it directly on your face, but I just like to put on my finger. So, and it's really good. I like this one because it kind of helps with under your eye. And then I like to put on my brow. Okay, so I'm going to try in a rush because I know it's going to be a long video. And I don't want it to take too long. So because I have blonde hair, I like to use, I do my eyebrows first. I'm sorry. I like to start on my eyebrows first. And I have very messy eyebrows, I'm sorry. But, sorry, the lighting sucks. But, so, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye brush, which you don't really have to use. It's just what I use. And then I use the Anastasia dipping powder, or dipping, I don't know, dipping something. I want to say dipping powder, but it's not dipping powder. But, I use the dip brow. That's what it's called. So I use taupe because I have a darker hair, but since I'm blonde, I also use the blonde. I use two, and I can mix them together to get my hair color. And that looks decent. So I'm gonna pause this for a second. But the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna do your eyebrows, kind of make them go up, and then start with the dipping powder. I'm gonna start with the taupe. Let me see if I can do it on this. So I just kind of like color them in. You want to do the line first, like above your brow, and then arch it down. Let's see if I hold it right there. I'm not going to do this perfect because honestly I'm about to go to bed, so. Okay, well, it looks half decent right now. Let me pause it for a second. Okay, so this is pretty much what my eyebrow kind of looks like right now. Kind of obviously looks weird in the video, but compared to my eyebrows. But you'll do all that, and then to kind of like blend it in, you'll kind of use this. So that's kind of how you do your eyebrows. So I do my eyebrows. Okay, so the next thing is eyeshadow. You'll always ask me my eyeshadow. So my every single day eyeshadow palette is the Tarte in Bloom. This is kind of what it looks like, in case you don't know. I really like it. But for my guard show makeup, I use the Smashbox Full Exposure. I will be using Kat Von D. I have that one, but it's downstairs right now. And this is the one that y'all kind of liked. I used this a lot last year for my regular eye makeup. It's very glittery and it's very, very, very pretty, I think. I'm going to try not to spill it, but this is kind of what it looks like. But, so I'll be using, this is what I don't want to spill it everywhere. But, this is like the browns to the black, and this is be the blacks. This is the one I'm going to be starting on. I kind of like to do my own thing with it, but I'll have to keep showing y'all what to do. I can do this, actually. So, that's what it looks like. I'm going to pause it. Okay, so for the tape, because tape honestly gets like a really sharp edge. I don't use it for every single day, but for the blacks, it is really good to use. So, I just use whatever this is called. It sticks really well. So I used about like how it goes to like that clear line and I tear it off, and then so you use it from the end of your eyebrow to the corner of your eye. So about right there. So it kind of goes right under. You can kind of see the tip of your eyebrow. Obviously, it doesn't look good. My eyebrows don't look that good, but and it kind of wrinkles a little bit, but just smooth it out. But yeah. So I use these are my main 3 brushes, and then sometimes I like to use this one. But I use whenever I do my makeup, I like to sit. I don't like to stand or sit on anything, so I sit on the floor. So this is kind of my little makeup station right now. My makeup station is usually over there. But so I have to sit on a towel because I like to occasionally wipe my brushes on them to kind of like get them from different colors. So that's what you're gonna see me do every once in a while. So the first thing I like to do is I use this one. It's from Sephora. It's a crease shadow brush, number 73. Kind of. I mainly use this one to get all of the one color on there. So let me see. So this is, I should say. So this is what I'm using first. It's closer to the brown. It's like a nudish pink color. And you're just gonna, I like to hold it so I can get it all like on there, yeah. So you do it all over, from like all over the tapes, and you put it over the tape, and it kind of just puts one color on there. So it's a little pinkish color, it gives it a good base. And then I like to do kind of this whitish color, cream color, I guess. And I just kind of like to highlight the brow a little bit. So you do that. Okay. Okay, so I'm having to kind of look at Sneed's little reference that he took of me. That picture. I'm kind of doing a little guessing check because I like to experiment a lot with different makeup, so I kind of want to make sure this gets right. So the next thing that you should do is black. Oh, this brush is sorry, it's my laptop. It's a Sephora brush. It's a small shadow, number 15. So I get a little bit of that. And then this one, so you start like on the like where the tape is. A little bit on there. So you start where the tape is, and you don't go all the way up here. Leave probably about a fingernail. That's what I'm kind of doing, is leaving about a fingernail's worth, and then blending. I need more. Blending it this way. So, just black sometimes gets a little, it's hard to kind of get it very, very black. There we go. There. Alright, so that's pretty much how you got that part. And then the next thing is this one. It's a darker gray. It's between the black and the gray. And so you kind of just keep making it go towards this way. And if you have a lot of black on your brush, just kind of wipe it on a towel. So. If you wear contacts, be careful because sometimes makeup will get into your contacts. And it doesn't work very well. You can't see. Okay, and then the next thing is the lighter gray color. Lighter gray. And then that's going to be for this part right here, the inner corner. And you want to make sure everything's just like nice and blended in. So, that's pretty much how you get that. And then I go back. Oh, and I get this little white color and, wrong brush, I'm sorry. I use this one. It's just very, very tight. It didn't have a name. A boyfriend got it for me once, so. I take this one and I kind of get that. I don't want to blend in, like, the little crease. And up there. So it's not too, like, liney. And then I like to go back, and since this has glitter, and I really like glitter, I start with, which one do I start with? Yeah, I go back with the black, and I try to get as much glitter on there as I can, so it turns my brush kind of black. And then, of course, it makes it a little bit darker. My eye a little bit. But it makes it darker, and it gives it like a nice glittery look. Very pretty. I like it. And then I kind of wipe it off a little bit, but it still has it on there. And then the gray right next to it, the glitter, get it all on there. And then kind of put it in the middle. Sorry, I'm used to just using a mirror. And then wipe that off. And then use the little gray color again, like the one next to that. And honestly, this is a cheaper palette, I would say. I'd have to look up the price, but it is a lot cheaper than a lot of like other like Kat Von D. Actually, hang on.